Good afternoon, everyone. A warm welcome to today's online workshop on compliance requirements under the Factories Act 1948, organized by Genta Recruit in association with First Job Human Capital under Bridging Industry Resource Cooperation Initiative. In short, we call it as BRIC. Thank you all for joining us. May I request Mr. Murli Kasinath, sir, a dynamic and a visionary CEO, Genta Recruit and First Job Human Capital, to deliver the welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. So, good afternoon, everyone. It's given me a great pleasure to welcome all of you to today's knowledge session. On behalf of First Job Human Capital and Zenta Recruit, I extend my warm greetings to each participant who have taken the time to join us. At both organizations, our vision is deeply aligned to strengthen India's talent ecosystem by empowering organization, professionals, and students with the right skill and right opportunity and the right industry exposure. Let me take a moment to brief share the essence of the two institutions behind this program. First Job Human Capital was built with a mission to engage, to prepare a strong, skilled, and future ready youth communities across India. Our work spans creating employment pathway, coordinating pan India job fairs, organizing industry aligned interview drives, and developing integrated workforce solutions for organizations that address today's talent need. Powered by strong partnership and digital tools, we support employers and candidates at every step. By blending HR expertise with innovation, we help organizations build efficient, scalable, and future-ready teams. Centa Recruit, a unit of a job consulting private limited, is our specialized recruitment arms for IT recruitment, especially for niche job roles. We are specialized with 1 lakh plus talent pool and rapid turnover with the leadership hiring and domain specific, especially in IT. So we serve across 18 states in the major cities for providing IT manpower. We serve as ensuring every hire align with the company's culture and long-term goals. Supporting all of this is one of our most impactful initiatives, bridging industries and resource for cooperation. As you all know, past 1.5 years, we are running this show with the support of you as a participants. Many of you are providing the speakers and resource persons, and you are supporting in leveraging this activity to spread across this nation. I would take this time to thank you all of you to supporting this initiative, which is day by day it is moving forward with your support. So today's session is the part of this philosophy. Compliance, statutory responsibility, and workforce safety are not just a legal mandate. This represents the foundation of a responsible and resilient organization. When leaders and professionals understand this framework, our place becomes safer, employees feel valued, and companies build a culture of trust and accountability. We are honored to have an expert speaker with us today who will guide us through this important aspect with clarity and practical insightness. I would also take this time to welcome Goa Industrial Association and Bihar Industrial Association members, and Dyer Association of Tirupur and Tirupur Export Association and various industrial association members who have joined this workshop, who are also supporting us to leverage this make forward to reach everyone. Thank you. I am also again welcoming Peresami sir, who is a dynamic person who I know more than a decade, who is into this field. He is purely a practical man. Uh, Let us have a good Q&A session. We will be answering all your questions at the end. Welcome you, sir, Peresami sir, and I am taking a special thanks to Shanti ma'am, who is also supporting us, who is a GM HR previously in Bilroth Hospitals, and who is enthusiastically supporting this event on his own, caliber and expertise. I'm thanking you also, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you all.
Thank you so much, sir. It is my privilege to introduce our resource person, Sri V. Periyasamy, retired Joint Director, Industrial Safety Health Department, Government of Tamil Nadu. Sir brings over 26 years of deep experience in industrial safety, statutory compliance, labor laws, workplace audit, hazard identification, accident prevention, emergency preparedness, and global safety standards, including OSHA and ISO. What makes today's session truly special is that our speaker is not someone who speaks only from the theory or textbook. He is a man of the field, someone who has spent years on the factory floor, solving real challenges, guiding industries, and ensuring safety not as a concept but as a lived practice. He is not a polished orator by choice because his experience has shaped in real situations, not lecture halls. The authenticity, practicality, and hard earned wisdom he brings far outweigh any polished presentation style. His insights come from implementation, not imagination, from experience, not opinion, and from lived reality, not observation. Please join me in warmly welcoming sir. Sir, over to you, please.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Murali sir and Sandhi madam and others, their colleagues, they are invited me to take Industrial Factories Act. Here, given first slide, I have conducted many training program and industrial training, various tube products of India, NLC, Levedi Lignite Corporation. So like that, various industries have conducted fire safety as well as industrial safety. The topics are the Factories Act and equipment, on-site and man.
Mother, we are not able to hear.
Well as I worked at various places like Chennai, Salem, Virudhunagar, Sivagasi, and lastly Vellore. After that, I retired in the year 2017. After that, I am taking classes in various institutions like RLI and Tamil Nadu Labour Institute and Welltech, like that. Here it's Factories Act is very important for entrepreneur and those who are running factory and they are going to run the factory for that and also they are involved in the factory associations like HR or manager or occupier of the factory can have this importance of the Factories Act. The Factories Act 1948 has been enacted in the Parliament. After that, it has been amended in the 1987 after Bhopal gas leakage incident. The mainly the introduction to Factory Act is very important. This is a central act. The rules will be vary from state to state. The difference between act and rules means the section and rules. The section is given it is precisely one name. The rules will be in a different elaborately. That is, the rules will be framed according to the state conditions. This Factories Act is the main act for the factories. Apart from the allied acts, also we are implementing for our department like a factory inspector, that is called joint director, additional director, and chief director, like that. Various officers are implementing the Factories Act 1948. In that, mainly it is main mode of the Factories Act is health, safety, welfare. Health of the worker. This is the first. Health is wealth. That's why in our Factories Act, health is coming in first. Health is wealth. So then safety. Those who are working inside whatever they provide, all this will be apart from that Factories Act, there are there are 20 other acts, allied acts also we are enforcing it. Payment of wages, minimum wages, Maternity Benefit Act, Contract Letter, Conferment of Permanent Status, BOC Act, like that various act we are implementing. In that, first of all, what is factory? Factory means a minimum 10 workers with power. If they are employed through any agency or contractor and manufacturing any articles, we can call it is a factory. That is called under section 2M1 of the Factories Act. Like that, and also without a power, minimum 20 workers they are engaged to any work means that is also called factory. For that, they have to get the factory license from our department. It is a minimum requirement enforced by the state factory inspectorate. Madam?
Yes, sir.
Next slide.
Yes, sir.
Slide is not coming.
1 second, sir.
Yeah, please.
So is it visible now?
Yeah. Okay. Factory premises for manufacturing, that is called any articles. Any articles and manufacturing in a place, we can call it is a factory. For that, mainly 3M is very important. One is men, machine, material. The manufacturing process. Will manufacturing process means making, altering, packing, like that. Various type of work will be done in the product. For that, that is called manufacturing. Whereas in our country, there are lot of factories are there: textile factory, chemical factory, cement factory, like that, car factory. So various types of factory, according to the nature of the product, the operations will be carried out. That is called a manufacturing process. Who is a worker? A worker, any person employed directly or through any agency with the knowledge of the employer, without the knowledge of the employer, whether remuneration or not, they engaged through any agency means they are all called as a worker. The worker age must be above 18 and above only. That is called workers definition in the section 2L as given elaborately in the Factories Act. Who is occupier? Occupier and manager. The owner of the factory is the occupier. Sometimes manager, occupier, same person will be act in a factory, and separately some of the occupier will be there, directors will be there, partners will be there, and separately managers also, they will look after the all government authorities work also. So next, madam. That is called occupier and manager. Who is occupier? And before starting the factory, approval, licensing, registration is very, very important from our department. Before starting the factory, before 15 days, that is called before 15 days, you have to submit here the approval of the plan license application to our people. That is a prior approval of the factory plans are required. Plans are that is called the plant layout, where the all the details has to be furnished in the plant layout. If any modification, additional approval also can be get from our department. Yeah, what are the things are stored, how much horsepower you're going to use, and how many workers, what are the hazardous materials storing, all the things will be coming under the plant layout. 3 sets of plan layout and form number 1 has to be submitted to the factory inspector, concerned factory inspector before starting the factory, 15 days before. So like that, registration and licensing. For that also form 2 under Factories Act, form 2 has to be submitted along with the required license fees and a list of workers and a list of directors. All the things has to be given. List of pressure vessels which are using in your factory. All the things must be as given in the form 2. According to the form 2, the factory inspector will come to your factory and physically verify all the things. Then they will register. That is called FIR. FIR means the first inspection report. That is called the first inspection. Another FIR, you know that first information. That is police can use that FIR. We people use that FIR means first inspection report. After that, after registering your factory, the factory will be coming under Factories Act. All the rules and regulations are to be adopted. You have to, the occupier of the factory and the manager of the factory has to follow. The renewal of license is very, very important. Every year, October 31st is the last date to renewal next year. Before the next year, you want to continue the same license, means you have to renew the license on or before 31st of every year, October. And also our people, the factory inspectorate people will give the license up to 5 years also is there. Like that. And this form 4 is called factory license. So small one, factory license. That is to be displayed the license
So it's not audible.
all the rules and regulations in the factory they are following or not, like that. They have to see the things for that display for all working hours, form 11, and holidays, form 5. All the things to be displayed in the notice board. Next. Very important. I told health is wealth. Section 11 basically the cleanness and care cleanness கட்டு கூழானாலும் குளித்து குடின்றான். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி பிளேஸ் மஸ்ட் பி இன் clear and very clean places. It should not be any hazardous in nature. All the places are to be in clean condition. Cleanness is very important. For that, our the occupier of the factory to provide workers to clean the process places in the time frame. proper like that. Next one is the proper ventilation and temperature. Those who are working in the working area, the area must be in fully ventilated, and the temperatures have to be in a normal condition. Say 28 to 30 degrees centigrade is a normal one. Like that, the maintaining the temperature is very important. For that, natural ventilation and artificial ventilation system can be adapted to reduce the temperature and maintaining the temperature control level. For that, windows in opposite direction are to be provided for reducing the temperature, because every 1 hour 15 times a fresh air to be circulated inside a working hall. Then only the health of the workers' health will be in normal condition. So for that, temperature mainly natural ventilation and artificial ventilation, fan or pedestal fan, or like that, various types of artificial system also can be adapted to reduce the temperature. Another one is the adequate lighting system. Lighting is a very, very important. All the rotating parts are to be visibly know that. Then only the workers can work efficiently without any accident. So for that, the visibility is very important. So normally, the working area must be 65 lux, normal lighting system. Suppose the height of the building and the length of the building, if it is varies, means the lux level also vary. Lux means the same, soap also same lux we are using it. The same illumination, here unit is lux, LUX. So here also artificial lighting and natural lighting. Sunlight you can provide in the roof, glass roof means the sunlight will be inside, it will come inside. Otherwise, you can provide a tube light, like the dome light, like that. Various types of lighting system can be adapted, and any precision work, minute work will be there. Local lighting also can be adapted, and also safe drinking water, very, very important. The water, drinking water, every person, the management should provide 4.5 liters of water for 8 hours, and hygienic water and approved by sanitary inspector, like that. Various conditions also is there. Because in water we are getting 70% of energy from drinking water. The remaining 30% only we are from food items we are getting energy. So like that, drinking water is to be provided each and every worker 4.5 liters per 8 hours. Here also the latrine and urinal, every 50 workers, the rooms are to be provided like that. The section 19, latrine and urinal. Section 20 is the spit on. You have to provide a spit on. Wash basin can be used for to spit on purpose. Here the control of dust and fumes. The dust and fumes will be inhaled by the worker, means he will be attacked by any disease, occupational disease. We can say that is occupational disease. So lungs problem it will come. So fumes and smoke, all the dust to be evacuated through effective exhaust system. Effective exhaust system, dust and fumes. Fumes only it will come plating work, hardening work, all the fumes will be come out, and the people can able to inhale the fumes. The food arrangement has to be given in the process, and to take away the fumes from the process. Next. So this mainly health section 11 to 20. Another 11 to 20 is another one is most important. Safety first, work next. It is our concept. The alert ever, accident never. It is a safety. Why safety? Because சுவர் இருந்தால் தான் சித்திரம் எழுத முடியும். ஆளு உயிரோட இருந்தாதான் எல்லாருமே நாம் சமாளிக்க முடியும். அந்த வகையில் சேஃப்டி, the abbreviation of safety, you know that that is called S stands for SIG safety, A stands for aim safety, F stands for follow safety, and E stands for ensure safety, T stands for teach safety, Y stands for yield safety. This is safety first. These provisions having section 21 to 41, there are a lot of things are there in the safety. We have to section 21, 22, 23, 24 is there. Mainly another one is young persons should not be employed, and SOP, the workers must know the SOP about the machine. Then only you have to allow the workers to work near the machine and all. All the safety provisions are important. Here, section 21 is the most important, the fencing of machinery. Fencing is even our those who are living in a house also, we are providing fencing walls also. So for that, in the machines, we should provide a safety guard. That is called fencing of machinery. Why safety guard is required? Because if we are not provide all the rotating parts of the machine, if it is open in condition, the the people they are working near the machine, they will get accident. They are able to touch the rotating parts. What are the rotating parts in a machine? We already we know that all the gear drive, shaft drive, flange drive, and flywheel drive, sprocket drive, all the sprocket, chain drive, flange drive, all it is in open condition, means it is dangerous parts of the machine. So for that you have to provide a suitable safety guard for the rotating parts. This is very important. Another one is section 28 and 29. Why it is required so hoist and lift to lift the machines and transferring material from one place another place without that is each every machine required to transfer material, that they will go one by one. Here one operation will be there, another thing, another one operation, like that. So during the time we can shift the materials from one place to another place with the help of human as well as mechanical material handling. When it is arises this mechanical material handling equipments, as per the section 34 under Factories Act, the manual handling, gents can carry up to 50 kgs. This is given in the Factories Act. Another thing is more than ladies 30 kg, gents 50 kg, ladies 30 kg allowed under section 34 of the Factories Act. That is called the excessive weight. We can get is excessive weight in the Factories Act. Another thing is more than that, suppose 60 kg, 80 kg, 1 ton, like that, you want to transfer that material, raw materials, means we have to use a mechanical material handling system. That is called mechanical material handling. Means lifting equipments, lifts, all the things will be available in the according to the process, nature of the manufacturing process. One is mostly in big factories like Hyundai and other factories, they will be having a number of EOT cranes, electrically operated overhead crane. We can get the EOT, electrically operated overhead traveling crane. That is called EOT crane, conveyor, lift, trolley, and various types of scissor lift, lifting equipments, ropes, chains, all the forklift, all the things will be available in the factory to transfer material. Material should not be damaged, as well as the worker should not involve any accident at all. So during mechanical material handling equipments, one statistic says that 30 to 40% of accident are small, little accident happening. For that, those who are involved to transferring the material from one place to another place, they should wear the correct PPE. It's very important. Personal protective equipment according to the safety shoe, gloves, like that apron, like that various types of metal handling peoples are should wear the correct PPE. Then only we can transfer the material from one place to another place without any damage to the article as well as injury to human being. It's important. And this mechanical material handling, various types of material handling will be there. That is to be tested by the competent authority approved by our directorate of factories. It's an outside agency only. They will give the test certificate, section 28, 29. The HR people should obtain the competent certificate from various according to the tenure. 6 months like that. Lift means 6 months, and lifting equipments are to be 1 year once like that. It is there. They are competent person qualifications must be electrical engineer with 7 years experience or mechanical engineer with 7 years experience. Then only our department will approve them as a competent person. And another one is a precaution against fire. In the safety, a lot of things are there. Safety officer, you want to employ in a factory means section 40B under factory B. Nowadays it is under the 1,000 workers and above. If you are employed in a factory means you can employ a safety officer, ME industrial safety or RLI diploma industrial safety persons can be employed as a safety officer. Minimum 1,000 workers and above. Suppose hazardous place means even 250 workers are working means they also can employ a safety officer. That is no problem. Another thing is in that precautions in a fire. It's a fire is a very important. Fire once it is a fire occurred, whatever things is burned in the fire, it will not be returned. That is called all things will be burned in the fire. So for that, even recently you have seen in the news and all, some of the Hong Kong, the buildings are still burning. So like that, the fire it will destroy like anything. In Tamil, we can say that Panjabodam, Neer, Nilam, Nerupu, Katru, Akayam, அந்த மாதிரி நெருப்பு இந்த மாதிரி 5 வகையான போதங்கள் இருக்கு. அதுதான் இட்ஸ் அழிக்கக்கூடியது. தட் இஸ் ஃபயர். ஃபயர் ஈஸி டு ஸ்டார்ட், hard to stop. We must know that fire easily we can start, but controlling is very difficult to control the fire. Once fire occurred means we have to act as a to control the fire, to act and control the fire and quench the fire in time. That is called fire. What is fire? First of all, fire is a chemical reaction combination with oxygen, fuel, and heat. The 3 ingredients are most important to become a fire. If removing any one of the ingredients from the triangle, the fire will not be occur. Immediately the fire will quench. It will be controlled in condition. That is called the fire. Is under Factories Act Section 38, Rule 61. It's elaborately as given. So, what are the fire systems to be adopted in the factory area? There are 3 systems to be adopted under Section 38, Rule 61. One is the portable fire extinguisher to be installed inside the factory. And if it is a big factory, means the fire hydrant system, fire hydrant around the factory, fire hydrant system, fire pipeline has to be given in red color, as well as any LPG bullet people are having. Sometimes they should have the sprinkler system in the like the in the fire system. There are various types of classification of fire are there under Factories Act. A class, B class, C class, D class, E class, and K class. That is, these things given by the National Fire Protection Authority. And one is A is the wood, cloth, paper. This is called A type. For that, water is the media to control the A type fire. B is the oil, petrol, diesel, grease, like that. These things are controlled by the foam system. Water should not use in the B type. Another one is C, LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. For that is DCP or CO2 can be used to control the DCP, the C type. DCP means dry chemical powder. That is called sodium bicarbonate. It is to be filled in the fire extinguisher. 70% powder and 25% nitrogen gas will be there. Once you for operating the hand, it will come out easily. So another one is D. D is the metal fire. Magnesium, sodium, potassium, like that. Due to exothermic or sunlight light, the chemicals can burn. For that, you have to control DCP or CO2. Another one is the E, electrical. Electrical type wires can damage. Sometimes a short circuit will be there. So for that, mainly you have to use CO2, carbon dioxide, for controlling the electrical fire. Here, your water should not use because water will be the carry the current media and you will attack, and sometimes the people will die. So water should not use as a controlling the electrical fire. Another one is the K. K means cooking fire or kitchen fire. It is recently introduced by NPF, National Fire Protection Authority. For that, you have to use the foam as a oil because animal fat or vegetable fat sometimes when cooking it will get burned. So fire easy to start, hard to stop. Another one is kill fire before it kills you. It is our mainly. So fire drill has to be conducted every 6 months. How to evacuate the people. Next. Here, the basic facilities, that is called welfare. Welfare, labor welfare for each state they are having. Every year, the welfare, labor welfare fund paid by the management before on or before January 31st. The fund will be maintaining by the labor welfare board system. Here, the washing facilities to be given and facility for storing, drying the cloth, basic amenities are to be given. First aid, it's a very, very important. Various types of first aid systems are available. First aid from St. Johnson Ambulance Association, the first aid certificate should obtained after getting training trained by the St. John's Ambulance. And canteen, if the people are employed 250 workers and above, canteen facilities are to be given, as well as 30 women workers and above means creche is to be provided, and the welfare officer 500 workers and above means welfare officer are to be employed as per the rule 2000 1953 of the factories rules. uh, Factory rules, welfare officers to be employed by the management. Welfare, first aid training, first aid box, like that, various welfare officers, all the things to be should be available under welfare section. Next. Here the weekly working hours maximum 48 hours, daily minimum 9 hours is there, weekly holidays also is there, and even interval time, every 5 hours, in the 8 hours, every 5 hours 15 minutes break has to be given. And if the people are working overtime, double the wages are to be given. And the OT register, Form 10 should be maintained by the manager of the factory. And if any exemption you want to do get from the OT system, you can apply additional directory and they will give the OT exemption also. The working hours next. Next. Employment of women workers. This is employment of young persons. This is the employment of women. No work between 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. Nowadays, the codes are comes according to the willingness of the woman. They can work in the night shift also like that. It is come after 6 months. Fully they will enforce the act and codes elaborately. Provisions of creche room is important. The all stove, children's play articles also to be given. Next one is equal wages and safety protection is important. Equal wages for women and as well as gents is very important. Employment of women, even night shift can work nowadays as per the courts, but it is not implemented straight away now. It will take some time. Next. Next. Employment of young people, prohibition of employment of children and below 18 years, 14 years. Child means up to 14 years we can got child. If it is 15 to 18, it's adolescent. Up to 14, compulsory education has to be given in the. This is the government has given a direction. So if you are able to employ persons, if you without any certificate, 15 to 18 years means that is called adolescent. This adolescent can be work with a doctor's certificate in the non-hazardous places only. It will be little. So I was working in the Sivakasi and the Virudhunagar area. Here, the mostly child labor will be there. The 15 to 20 years back and all. But nowadays, completely eradicated with the effective enforcement. I was there, Sivakasi Virudhunagar, for 5 years. It is a very, very dangerous fireworks factories are, matchworks factories are there. Here, the mostly in public says that children will be there in the Sivagasi and Virudhunagar fireworks and matchworks. It is nowadays it is not there. Even though they are not, there will be sealed at the label. This product is not manufactured by the child labor like that. Here, child labor, if it is sometimes without the knowledge of the occupier manager, if people are working, means Child Labor Act, Regulation and Abolition Act 1986, Rule 1980, it will attract Child Labor Act. They will book case on the Child Labor Act is there. And the adolescent means they have to get a fitness certificate. Here, mainly this Tripur area and garments manufacturing factory, the 15 to 18 people adolescent can work. Our doctor will give the certificate. Form 27 is the Factories Act. Health certificate should obtain and health register they have to maintain. Limited working hours also we have to follow in the Factories Act and all. Next. This register and the records to be maintained is nowadays all going to be digital, in condition. But even though physically is a must rule, rule 103, the form 25B, 25. This is called 25 means must roll, 25B time card. Master role is very, very important. All the details, name, age, father's name, address, all the where they are working, which department, any accident, all the things, all the columns will be there in the master role. It is very, very important. First thing is you are even manager of the factory also is to maintain in the master role. Then only we can call it is a worker. Like that. This form 12 we can say that it is a adult register. Mainly address of the worker will be there in the adult register. Another one is a overtime register, that is already told. Form 10 is the overtime register. You have to maintain overtime, how much the people are working. Another one is the accident register. Here we want to see say some elaborately that accident. What is accident? Why accident are happening? How to prevent the accident? All the things will be in the given section 88 rule 96 of the Factories Act. If any accident happen inside the factory premises, then and there immediately we have to inform our factory inspectorate. That is called this accident can be classified broadly reportable accident and non-reportable accident. The insured person returned to duty within 48 hours means need not say anything to the our inspectorate. That is called non-reportable. If it is crosses more than 48 hours, say 3 days, 4 days like that, that is called reportable. Form 18 and 18A accident report has to be submitted to by the management to the factory inspectorate. That is called reportable accident. Again, the reportable accident can be divided into four category. One is the minor accident, another major accident, serious accident, and fatal accident. The minor, how we can say it is a minor? If the person is not return duty within 21 days, within 21 days, if he return the duty means that is minor. If it is crosses more than 21 days absent from the duty means that is a major. This serious accident means any injuries or any amputation or any disablement will be there means it is called a serious accident. Another one is fatal. Sometimes a spot death also will be there. Sometimes on the way to hospital, the fellow will be die. So like this, these are the fatal accident. All the things to be communicated. It has been given clearly in the form section 88 rule 96 of the Factories Act. Another one is a leave with the wages register. Form 15. We can every 20 days you should give us leave with the wages. 1 day leave with the wages you have to maintain in the form 15. That is no problem. Another one is the health and safety register records. Health register. Any hazardous places or more than 500 workers and above, the ambulance facility, occupational health center, and the health register, the management should maintain. Next. And annual and periodic returns. Some of the returns are to be submitted to the factory inspector. Annual return form 22 given by the management, that is a yearly once on or before January 31st to submit all the annual things, whatever the things is happened inside the factory premises, all the details has to be furnished by the management to the factory inspector. Offerly written form 21 every 6 months on or before July 31st you have to submit this accident report to the inspector. I told form 18 and 18A, that is combined. 18 means accident register. 18A is a dangerous occurrence, fire, gas leakage, any explosion, all the things it will be coming under form 18A. Accident register is a form 18. Now it is nowadays both things are being combined 18 and 18A about the accident and you have to tell all the details about the injured person has to be given in the accident report. Another one is written on hazardous process. Hazardous means it is harm to health. We can call it is harm to health. Hazardous chemical hazards, mechanical hazards, physical hazards, and biological hazards. All the hazards will lead to sometimes accident. So to avoid those accident, you have to maintain proper hazardous process schedule and record maintenance. And when the people are handling the process, means they have to wear the correct PPE. PPE means personal protective equipment. Each and every parts of our body is very, very important. So our head, we require a helmet. If any materials falls from height, to protect your health, head, to wear the safety helmet. The color of the helmet is in various colors according to the international standards are there. Red color, green color, white color, like that. Next one is ears. The sound level. How much sound can carry? Sound can carry your ears. As per the Factories Act, for 8 hours, 85 to 90 decibel only can able to hear your sound. If it is more than 85 to 90 and above, you have to provide a ear plug or ear muff. Where the sound is will be there in the factory area, the compressor area, and generator area, and near machine and all. The hazards like physical hazards like sound level will be more. So for that you have to arrest the sound to provide a ear plug. Then eyes, you have to goggles, safety goggles to be provided, welding and grinding work. Then in body protection, apron is to be apron for chemical spillage or to avoid the, and also those who are working electrical work, they have to wear the apron. And for hand safety, safety gloves has to be given. Various types of cotton gloves, asbestos gloves, leather gloves, all type according to the nature of work. We can use the gloves. Then for hip protection, safety belt has to be given. If the people are able to work about 10 feet and above, they have to wear compulsorily safety belt. It's very important. Another one is the safety shoe for leg. You have to use the safety shoe. So each and every parts we required PPE, personal protective equipment. That is this can be divided into two. One is a respiratory type protection. Another one is a non-respiratory type protection. Is a self-defensive equipment. PPE is very important to wear those who are working according to the nature of work. Next, authorities under the Factories Act. That is called the Chief Inspector. Now it's a director. We can get it. It's a director. What is the qualification of inspectors? You must know that qualification of inspectors are all technical persons. That is called BE mechanical, electrical, chemical, textile, production. Like that, all technical persons will be employed. They have to recruited through TNBC, Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission. According to statewide, they will recruit the factory inspector, and they will go to the factory and inspect. And who is factory inspector? First of all, he is a front philosopher and guide. We must know that factory inspector is not only a fault finder, he has to guide the management, guide the public, front, philosopher, and guide. That is called factory inspector. It is various hierarchy people are there in the factory inspectorate. Another one is certifying surgeon. In canteen workers, those who are working, they have to get our certifying doctors has to be given a certificate. And hazardous places, if they are able to work, they have to check the periodically to check the workers. The certifying surgeon also is there. Another one, next. It is very, very important. penalties and offences. Here, the ordinary offences, serious offences, fatal offences. We can divide into three. One is ordinary, any maintenance, not providing a guard, or like that. These are the ordinary offences. If the people are not maintaining properly in the flows, drinking water, like that. And serious means any injuries and all. Fatal means death. So according to the section 92 of the Factories Act, penalty section, we can call it as a penalty section. Here, according to the now the penalties are there. Maximum 1 lakh fine, and sometimes they are not able to pay the fine, means 2 years imprisonment or both, like that it is there. Under Factories Act, section 92, penalty section say, even you are not maintaining the form 25 master roll, means they can able to fine up to 1 lakh rupees. Or otherwise, the discretion, the magistrate can give 1,000 rupees, 2,000 or 5,000, like that. But a serious accident, 5,000 is the minimum fine. Fatal accident, minimum 25,000. For all those things, 1 lakh is the main maximum fine. It is there. If you are not able to pay the fine, you will get a 2 years imprisonment, like that it is there. That is a penalty, offense, all the things. It is a court procedure. All the it will be goes to the Chief Judicial Magistrate Court. There only they will decide which side is correct, management's order correct, or factory inspector side correct, like that. They will give the judgment. Based on the judgment, they have to act. Another enhanced punishment for repeated. Sometimes the same offenses arises. Repeated punishment also will be given by the court. Liability and on occupier. Occupier, section 7A of the Factories Act, responsibility of the occupier is there. Whole responsibility, whether contractor worker or regular worker, whoever may be inside the factory premises, was working for them, the occupier of the factory, whole responsibility as given in the Form 7A under Factories Act 1948. Then next, recent amendments, that is a wage code, like that various types are coming. Our department nowadays is treating it, and rules are framed, and shortly they will enforce. Here the courts says that even 100 workers maintaining in your factory or working, means nowadays a canteen has to be provided, like that. The creche is 50 workers, 30 to 50 workers. Like that, various small changes has been made in the recent courts, and it will be practiced shortly. All the owners and the manager of the factory should know shortly. Thank you. Next. That is legal protection, avoidance of penalties, and this is the importance that I told, health, safety, welfare, and it is a safeguard to the worker. The Factories Act in 1948, the safeguard to the workers, those working, because the workers doesn't know all the rules and regulation. The manager also not having that much knowledge in the rules and regulation. The factory inspector will guide them properly. These are the things to be maintained, and unsafe act, unsafe condition, both things to be eradicated. Unsafe act doing by the person, and the unsafe condition, the machine maintenance are very poor in condition, means unsafe condition, like that. The awareness of penalties, that is called our aim is zero in accident, hero in safety. That is avoidance of penalties. If our accident level drastically reduced or no accident at all, the factory will be awarded. Our factory inspectorate will give the award. Our department, factory inspectorate department, will give the award if it is maintaining without any accident at all. Worker safety and well-being is safety first, work next. We can call it is a safety first, beauty next. Like that, I can say in the training. So work, a happy man at home will be a safe man at factory. I already told. So better productivity and reputation. Productivity of quality first. Quality first. Then only if for maintaining the quality is a very good condition means the customers will call you frequently. The factory will run smoothly, and you will be providing all the amenities to the workers, promotion, incentive, bonus, all the things because of your quality is very, very important. Quality first. Next, any conclusion? Hello?
Hello.
Next, madam.
So it's concluded, sir?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
concluded.
sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And we'll open the floor for question and answer session.
Please, sir. Anybody can ask questions.
Yes, sir. So
Please.
there are few questions which were there in the chat box, sir. நான் அதை சொல்லிடுறேன்.
Okay.
So ஒரு question வந்துட்டு under register and recordsல வந்து hard copy-யா digital-ஆ maintain பண்ணணுமான்னு கேக்குறாங்க.
Ma'am, can you do it in English, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Whether the records and register has to be maintained in hard copy or digital?
Yeah, for that only the recent quotes are coming. Digital is enough. Nowadays,
Okay.
it practice digital is enough. All the plan approval and the licensing, our people are doing by digital only. That is no
Okay.
problem.
Okay, sir. And one more question வந்துட்டு from Arogya Sami. Okay. How a factory should take care of seriously injured employees?
Seriously, if they are employed injured person, first they will go to the occupational health center. Those who are having support means. Otherwise, they will go to the hospital. Even though the reportable and non-reportable and minor, major like that is there. According to that, we can issue the so-cause notice, not provision of safety measures for the incident. It will goes to the court only.
Okay,
Our will take necessary action. ESI coverage means they will give compensation through ESI. If ESI is not there, means workman compensation act under Act 1923. The Deputy Commissioner of Labor will receive the compensation. Please.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more question. Does medical checkup required for paint shop employees? கேக்குறாங்க.
Yeah, it's a very, very important for paint shop and chemical. Those who are involved in chemical manufacturing area, 6 months once they have to take X-ray and all the blood test, all the tests to be carried out. Definitely.
Okay, sir.
Our
Sir,
department certificate surgeons are there. They will come and check the people.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, yeah, the next question வந்துட்டு is the payment of statutory bonus mandatory for employees working in the factories?
Bonus.
Yes, sir.
For regular workers only eligible for bonus.
Okay,
and
sir.
The contract will they will give separately.
Okay. Sir, next question. How do you handle labor unrest or disputes?
labor dispute, they are looking by the commissioner, labor commissioner, additional commissioner and joint commissioner will be there under dispute act. They will look after our people only health, safety, welfare. We will be using the, you will be taken the, any complaints comes, it will be forward to the additional commissioner. They will look after the meeting and they will conduct meeting and they will solve the problem.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. And one more question.
Okay.
It is from Mr. Ajay. He
Okay.
says we have manpower more than 250
Ah.
and moving ahead for canteen facilities at factory. Is
If,
the canteen committee mandatory?
as per the section 46 of the Factories Act, the occupier of the factory employed 250 workers and above means they compulsory they should have the canteen. Even the food items can be supplied from outside also, no problem. But dining hall and is very important for them to take food and all. The courts says that nowadays even 100 workers employed means they should have the canteen facilities nowadays. It's
Okay.
going to come.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. One more question. Whether a spinning worker requires a health checkup is needed or not?
What's that? What, madam?
What kind of health checkup is needed for a spinning worker?
Spinning workers.
Yes, sir.
Here, mainly spinning workers who are in combing area, like that, some dangerous parts of the machine should not employ, like that is there for spinning. Those dangerous parts of the machines are there in thread spinning mill. For them, the employees, the lady employees should not employ. Lady and the children should not employ. Is there cotton openers?
Okay.
Uh,
So one more question. How do you manage contract labor in the factory?
Contract labor.
Yes,
Maintaining the safety, or maybe whether if any accident comes, the accident should will not wait for it is for contract worker. This is for regular worker, like that. Accident may happen anybody. Suppose if it happening, so we cannot. But thing is, the regulation of the thing, permanency of the worker inside factory is different. Contract they will not permanent. Regular worker, if they are working continuously period of 480 days and above, confirmed of permanent under the confirmed of permanent status, they will observe as a permanent candidate. That's all.
Okay. Okay, sir. And one more question is, when is the 4 codes actually to be implemented? Any notification?
Yeah, already notified on November 21st of the year 2025.
Okay,
So
sir.
already is there. But thing is, implementing those things, it will take. Now studies are going on under secretaries, minister level nowadays. It will be implemented shortly, regulated.
Okay.
Uh,
Sir, one more question with respect to spinning workers.
okay.
Is it required a pulmonary or and audiometric test is required for a spinning worker?
For them, it is a test is required. But artificial humidification system to be maintained.
Okay.
This, pulmonary test is important.
Okay.
Okay.
Audiometric also, sir?
Okay.
Audiometric also?
Audiometric also is important. I told now 85 to 90 decibel sound level we can hear.
Okay.
In this area, the sound level will be more 100 like that. It is bad. The spins are making more sound, noise. The difference between noise and sound. Noise is unwanted sound, so it will create it to affect your ears. Okay.
Sir, one more question from Mr. Arogya Sami. What is the
Okay.
difference between contract labor and permanent labor?
Yeah, contract means they will engage through contractor only. That is, registration certificate should obtained from the various officers. According to that, the contract workers it will be only permanency, but the other safety, health, the welfare, all the things will be given by the occupier. Should give the occupier. That is no discrimination, regular worker and contract worker for safety.
Okay.
Uh,
Sir, in case of factory strength having 3,000 employees,
okay.
how many health and safety officer and welfare officer is needed?
Yeah, every 500 one welfare officer to be employed. Suppose ladies are more, means the lady welfare officers, majority of the people ladies means lady welfare officer only to employ like that is that. Here,
Okay.
every 1,000 workers, one safety officers to be employed. Nowadays, the court says that even 500 workers are working means they have to, management should have a safety officer like that is going to come.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, one more question. Contract RC and contract license is mandatory for below 20 contract workers.
Nowadays, even 10 required, previously 20. Yeah, it's RC and license. RC, the joint director will give, the license will give by the deputy director. Mandatory.
Mandatory. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Just one more question I have. What are the
Okay.
common compliance gaps organization face under the Factories Act? எந்த மாதிரி compliance gaps they are facing, sir?
Compliance.
Factories on the which they miss out.
What is that, madam?
So, what are the common compliance gaps organization face under the Factories Act?
Mainly, they are not given salary in time. Like that, complaints are
Okay.
coming. That is the main. We will be call the manager or the respective person HR. We will solve the problem easily. They will
Okay,
give the
sir.
and they will get the notification from them. Then we will close the file.
Okay.
Okay, madam.
Yes, sir. Just one more question. Can I have it, sir? What are the
Okay.
compliance for metal manufacturing when we are using gas for welding?
What is that? Gas welding.
Sir. What are the compliance for metal manufacturing when we are using gas for welding?
Gas cutting or gas manufacturing?
Well, metal manufacturing, compliance for metal manufacturing when we use gas for welding.
The metal manufacturing, that is called the steel, we can say it is steel rolling.
Okay,
It is
sir.
called steel rolling. In induction furnace, those who are near working in the induction furnace, they should wear the compulsory heat resistance apron. It's a very important.
Okay.
That is sometimes people any molten metal spillage will be there. To avoid those things, to wear the correct PPE apron. Next.
Yes, sir. Can we have two more questions, sir?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Based on your experience, what are the major issues faced in the factory, and how do you handle it?
Could I understand, madam?
On your experience, what are the major issues faced in the factory?
Mainly non-provision of safety guards.
Okay, sir.
Rotating parts, sometimes the maintenance group, what they will do, they will change the safety belt or any repair work. They should replace the same safety guard to the rotating parts. Some unforgotten, they will put the here, there. They will go for a TR and all. So automatically, those who are working near the area, they will get met with the accident. Like that is there.
Okay,
Otherwise,
sir.
suddenly accident may happen. That we cannot control it.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you be able to explain a diesel generator stake height?
What, madam?
Diesel generator stake height.
But above roof level will should be there. Above roof, the chimney generator chimney must be above the roof level, and that pipes are tied with ropes and all, cotton ropes. That's all.
Right, sir. Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Murali, sir, you have anything to say?
Yes, ma'am, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Tell me, sir.
Thank you very much for your wonderful session, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
We want to have one this new labor code, sir. So next session we should have, because many queries are coming. Many queries
definitely.
have been asking about the new labor code, for labor code which has been notified recently.
Okay, sir.
So we will have our one session on that, sir.
Definitely. And in person, if I call me, means I'll be coming. You organize any industrial safety training program. I'll be coming in physically. I'll do the on behalf of our group. I'll do it. You people are arranged very nicely, and I am. This is the second time I am doing this type of Zoom meeting and all. If it is okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's purely good, sir. Very nice, sir. Absolutely very good session, sir.
Thank you, sir. If anything required, you can call me. I'll have the program. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
sir.
ma'am. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye,
Bye.
sir.
Okay. Bye, bye.
Shall I go with the ending, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for the clear, practical, and insightful knowledge sharing session today. We truly appreciate your time and expertise. Sincere thanks to all the participants and to Genta Recruit and for Job Human Capital for organizing the session. Thank you so much. We look forward to meeting you again at our upcoming programs. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay compliant. Thank you so much.